the betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.
Welcome back to the studio for the preview on the 10th race, the X-Files, a merit-rated 87 handicap. 1400 is where they'll race, and we've got two reruns, Ideal Act and A Fateful Day. We've got interviews with Peter Muscat, Dean Cunningham, Justin Snaith. We're going to hear from Sheldon Peters, and I'm looking forward to hearing what Peter Muscat has to say, because I believe he holds a very, very strong hand.
It's My Daddy, and then Ideal Act as they come down to the 200. Time Taker, Spy Masters fighting on courageously. Down the inside of that one is L's My Daddy. Bat out of L and Ideal Act as they come to the last 100. Time Taker's on the outside and Spy Master down the inside. Ideal Act, and Ideal Act coming strongly to get them all. Ideal Act has won it. Spy Master, L's My Daddy, and maybe Bat out of L.
300 got away by 2.5 lengths. Cyber Time, Gunsmoke on the outside. Trying to close in the grey. Voldemort starting to run on. Fateful Day on the inside, and the Blue Silks is coming with a big rally. Fateful Day and Running Rifles the last 100. Fateful Day, though, holds the aces. Running Rifles second, Mr. Pigalle, Gunsmoke, Metallic Gold, then only specially selected.
Yeah, he's had a lot of luck with the draw. Unfortunately, it's all been bad. But from the one draw on Saturday, I think he could be quite a big runner.
Yeah, the syndicate, yeah, some of the guys will be there on Saturday, and his last one was very good on the grass. I think that was the 1600 meters. He brushed the rails, became a bit unbalanced, and his saddle moved, and but he won nicely. And 1400 meters, I think will suit him. It's not a problem. He's doing well. Competitive race, which is our open handicap. But his last one was a very good performance, and he reproduces his last one. He's got to be a competitive runner. But quite an open handicap, but he's doing well.
Yeah, he won impressively at his last start. I think his last two runs, he's run home the last 400 meters in just over 22 seconds. So he's got a great turn of foot. He's very well in himself, and there's no reason to suggest that he can't follow up again on Saturday.
You know, if this was drawn in the first 5, I would say best bet on the card, to be honest. I don't care what's in the race. I would say best bet on the card. But from a wide draw, he's going to need a bit of luck, because he's going to have to come from midfield. He's going to need to come through the field. As you're saying, dropping in the handicapping. Last time also drawn badly. Had to drop him out. Came for a run on the outside at Scottsville. Didn't quite get a clear run. I'm back into another race with a bad draw. So for punters, don't leave him out. Put him in. It's a matter of time. He's going to pop up. We just need a little bit of luck in running. And also, this is the type of horse that runs for Grant. So put him in everything.
Finally, bringing down the curtain on the big race day is race number 10. And if you're looking to get out in the lucky last, I'm going to give you my top 4 selections. We're number 2, Ralph the Rascal. I believe this is his ideal distance, a lot in his favour. He'll be my outright selection. Number 5, Mr. Gonzalez, a horse who's set the track alight. He has bled in the past, so he has got his issues, but when you look at this specimen, he's got distinct white markings, and you'll absolutely fall in love with him in the look department. He'll be my second pick, number 5, Mr. Gonzalez. Then number 4, Ideal Act, and 4th to number 11, Silver Falcon, who could be a horse worth throwing into muddy the waters at around 16 to 1, early time of betting. And as far as the Dlala selections go, race number 10, I'm going to suggest that we go with the swingers, the box swingers, 2, 4, 5 and 11, and hopefully all of them come through for you as we go back to the studio.
Race 10, a good handicap at the 87 level over 1400 meters, goes at 16.25. Many with chances. Mr. Pigalle, Sheldon's Fancy, Ralph the Rascal, Ideal Act in good form. Arctic Tune, Makara, Full Blast gets the blinkers. He's due any day now. Don't leave him out of your selections. And Rachel Venike's best friend in racing has got to be number 13, Fateful Day. She's won on him 3 times from 4 attempts. And Rachel Venike is riding Fateful Day again. But I haven't forgotten about my top choice, which is number 5, Mr. Gonzalez. I think Warren is a top horse. He's a bleeder. He's bled on many an occasion. He's not easy to train, but I was very pleased to hear from Peter Muscat that he's in a good space, and I fancy Mr. Gonzalez to follow up.
Yep, Mr. Gonzalez, I'm in your camp, and you heard from Peter Muscat. He said that the 400 to finish time has been brilliant, which it has. Well, not brilliant, it's been very good. 22.5 and 22.2. He has been the fastest finishing in his last 2 starts. Like you, I'm in the camp of Mr. Gonzalez. I declared that at the top of the preview that I thought Peter Muscat had a very strong hand. So let's look at the Dlala list and tell you how I think it's going to unfold. 5, Mr. Gonzalez. 4, Ideal Act. 6, Arctic Tune. 9, Prince of Taranto. And let's have a little place bet on horse number 9, Prince of Taranto, who certainly is not out of it. There are many in with chances. You've heard all the interviews. It's a handicap at this 87 level, as you've heard from Graham. It's tough, it's tough, it's tough. So all that's left is to say stay tuned, because we've got our shortlist segment to come, and we look forward to taking you through that.
It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.